Hey.
Hey.
I have an update.
Okay.
So I talked to the owner from the burnt-out apartment building, Kira Anderson. She uses a management company to rent out and maintain the apartments. Management company is Pine Grove Consulting. They said Unit 106 was rented out by a Mike Nunez, but he left unexpectedly about a month ago.
Do they have a forwarding address?
No, and he paid all his rent in cash. I ran the name Mike Nunez through the system, and no one matches the description Pine Grove gave us of the tenant.
So a dead end.
Basically. Look, I'm not saying nothing ever happened in that apartment. I'm just saying realistically, we might not ever know what did. I've taken this as far as I can go. I'm sorry.
No, thank you for helping out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You got it. Anytime.
Yeah. Hey, Stella, I just thought of something. The woman who started the fire, she left a soldering iron on. I think her name was Mary Lou. Anyway, she was in apartment 104, right next to 106.
Well, you think she's still at Med?
She had some heavy smoke inhalation. They probably want to keep her there overnight.
Maybe she knows something about her neighbors.
It's worth a shot.
I feel awful, just awful. I have an arts and crafts summer session. I teach in Wicker Park, and I always say, be safe, be safe, be safe.
Mary Lou, we're not here about the fire.
Oh?
We're interested in your neighbor.
Mike Nunez, 106. Did you know him?
Sort of. He had more than one name.
What does that mean?
Well, he'd get mail with different names sent to his address. The Mike was always the same, but the last names would be different. I remember because I was holding some mail for him, which he never came back to pick up. Because I was holding some mail for him, which he never came back to pick up.
So they're still in your apartment?
A few envelopes, yeah. If the fire didn't get to the bureau near my front door, then it should be in the top left drawer.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mary Lou, did Mike have any kids?
I think his sister had some that he would watch sometimes. That's what he told me. I didn't really see them very often. I heard them sometimes. He wasn't there very long.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Nolasco. Michael Nunez. Michael Nueva Villegas. Look at this one's from Child Protective Services. I mean, it's basically open. Dear Mr. Nueva Villegas, your application to provide a home for additional children has been accepted. What if this foster kids, cramming them in that tiny room? What if this bastard was taking in foster kids, cramming them in that tiny room, and then cashing out on the government?
What?